Yo, what's good, everybody? How we doing? How we doing, Miss K? Wild Deuces. Who else is here? Trader 007 and Teragram. Kyle. Trader's Nest. Casey. Benzema. Mike Light. Anthony. How we doing, guys? How was your trading day? Nice rips. What's up, George? Warriors Loves. How we doing? We finally made that move up to the top side that I feel like I've been... What's up, JB? That I've been calling out all week long, it feels like. So we're finally... What's up, Hassan? Bear Trader, how we doing? Had your best day ever, Zinzin? Oh, nice. GG's for Miss Zinzin in the chat. What's up, KWWK? ICT Pro, how we doing? I'm good. I had a good day today, guys. My read was the same as yesterday, playing off the same level, considering we opened up right where we opened yesterday. What's up, Son of Wall Street? Rizzy? Diana, how we doing? My trading plan this morning was the exact same as it was yesterday, considering we were trading at the exact same level. So trading plan this morning was this. Pre-market. Long entry from 460, short entry at 440. You can see my targets to the top side. Really the good trade that I caught today. I only traded micros today, guys. I did not trade minis. So profit-wise, it could have been a lot more. But I did catch the afternoon pump. Let's see if I can find the trade here. There it is. I did catch the afternoon pump. I didn't hold till the end of the day, but you can see I had 3 micros on, and I did catch this whole move pretty much. So, decent day for me. Making over $1,000 on just micro trading is massive. But I felt like with the volatility, I was going to need to give my trade room to breathe. So, I've been sized down recently. With the VIX elevated and everything, I've been sized down. But pretty good trading day. Pretty good. I think when all was said and done, I think I made a little over 400 on one account and then a little over 1,000 on another. So yeah. What's up, Tris? Right now, as far as levels are concerned, obviously we're just bouncing in between, just below that 24K level. I'm kind of anticipating a 24K sweep at this point, kind of like we did last night to the downside at 23K. So I'm going to be a little patient. I mean, well, I'm always patient. I'm not going to change things up, though. But what I would be looking for at this point is the break above 24K, the come back down and a hold here at like 75 for the move up towards that 24-1. If we fail, the only short side trade that I would be looking for is either the failure above and then say this does continue down, and then we get the retest there for the move back down. I wouldn't be opposed to trying that trade. The only other trade that I see right now would be the drop back below this level, the retest, and the hold below for another short. So those are my 3 trade ideas going into tonight. While we're just chopping around here, guys, Tradeify rolled out a new part of their program as well. They're calling it Tradeify 3.0. So Tradeify now supports Rhythmic accounts, which is huge for me, right? Because I trade on Quant Tower and it's a Rhythmic connection. So I will be picking up some Tradeify accounts here soon and hopefully trading those evaluations live on stream for you guys. We are doing a 25K select account with Tradeify this evening. That's going to be the giveaway that we're doing tonight. For those of you who have never traded with Tradeify, here is kind of what it looks like as far as their setup is concerned. I'm on the select accounts. They do have direct to fundeds as well, but they have 2 different options here, right? The select accounts, you can either go the daily payout option or go the flex route. And you can kind of see how they're set up here. Profit target's 1,500 on the 25Ks. They do have 25K, 50K, 100K, and 150K options. The 25Ks are nice if you're looking for low cost of entry, if you just want to try them out, obviously. Code West will get you this pricing as well. Pretty good Obviously, your max payout is different on these accounts. If you're going only daily, your max payout is 600, whereas if you're going the 5 days to pay out, it's 1250. Max drawdown is 1,000 on each of these. You do have DLL on the daily payout option set at $500, and the flex option doesn't have a daily loss limit. So that it's pretty similar to everything else. It looks like 1 to 10 micro scaling. Max contract size is obviously 1 mini on the 25Ks. The 50Ks, it obviously jumps up from there, but pretty similar setup to what we had going on before. But yeah, that's going to be the giveaway tonight, guys. It's going to be a 25K select account for Tradeify. So if you haven't given Tradeify a look, that is a good one. You're using exploding marbles tonight. Yeah, Diana, the instant funding is where you would be directly in funded. It's a little bit pricier. Well, not a little bit. It's like 5 times the amount price-wise to go direct to funded. But look, I'll be honest with you. If you're not able to consistently pass evaluations, there's zero reason to even consider direct to funded. Zero reason to even consider it. Hey, what's up, Raul? How are you? So yeah, guys, we will be running 3 qualifying marbles races again. Thank you for helping me out with the new track selections, by the way, last night. We're going to do one here shortly just to allow you guys the opportunity to have the best chance at getting in the grand finale before everyone piles in here. We'll do it shortly. We'll let a few more people get in here. We got about 50 people in the stream right now. We'll let a few more people get in here. "95% decimation maps." We'll run some of those. The total carnage maps. Yeah, we'll run some of those tonight. We'll run some of those tonight. So tell me, how did you guys trade today? Were you guys able to catch the major pump up in the afternoon? The pump and Trump, bro. Yeah, I mean, as far as what we got on the books right now, there's obviously interest to both sides at this point, right? Like, that was a pretty good size squeeze today from last night. If you remember, we were trading at 23K last night, and literally a little bit below. So, over like 1,000 plus point move in the last 24 hours. That's pretty big. You were long with 4 micros, caught 180 points on 2 accounts. Nice, Zenzen. It's a big trade. Oh, nice, Jack. Way to battle back. Way to battle back. I was frustrated this morning. Because I thought it was just going to go off the open. It looked pretty strong here. So I took a couple like small wins, basically break-even trades early. And I felt myself getting a little tilted about it. So I went and cut the grass and came back. And price was right around here when this happened. When I got back to the desk. And I got back just in time to catch that trade. Pretty good timing on my part, actually. I'm not going to lie. Anyone ever have Lucid increase your profit target from a big trade? Zenzen, it depends on the account that you're trading. So, like, if you're trading the flexes in evaluation, they do have consistency. So, it's 50% consistency. So, yes, if you earn over 50% of what the profit target would be in a given day, yes, your total that you're going to have to get is going to be a little bit higher. It's not like that on the pros. You have consistency in the funded stage, whereas on flex you have it in the eval stage. What's up, LSG? How are you? Oh, LSG. There's 2 live streams going on right now. 2 live streams going on right now. If you click on my YouTube channel and go to the content tab, select the live stream that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. And that's where most people are hanging out at. We've got roughly 60 people in the horizontal stream right now, and it looks like 18 people in the shorts feed. Those numbers will pick up as we go a little bit deeper. What's up, Crow? How are you? You got lost on mobile, Miss K? Yeah. Zinzin, Tradeify got rid of the monthly fee. That's the other thing that I forgot to mention. They got rid of the monthly fee with this new update. So it's kind of like Lucid, where there is no monthly rebill now. So Tradeify is finally, they're getting on board with the whole Lucid My Funded Futures movement. So no monthly rebill. You can take as long as you want in that evaluation on Tradeify now. What's up, Kirk? How are you? They just try to charge you for the account. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to do that retroactively. So like on accounts that you have currently, I'm not sure that if it needs to be only on new accounts or if they're going to do that retroactively for like accounts that have been purchased in the past. I don't know that for sure. But yes, tonight, 25K select account with Tradeify is the giveaway. Mason, whenever you're ready, we now have 70 people in the stream. Feel free to go ahead and select that map, get the registrations open. Let's give these loyal supporters who have been here early the best opportunity to get in that grand finale. Once again, guys, we'll run 3 qualifying races, just like we've been doing. Exclamation point marbles to get in the marbles race. Top 3 finishers will move on to the grand finale at the end of the stream. 25K select account with Tradeify is on the line. Get your entries in, guys. I'll be right back. And one other thing I forgot to mention, and this is per Tradeify, not my rules. They are requiring, in order to claim any win that you guys get, you have to either subscribe to their YouTube channel, follow one of their socials, and we are going to have to verify that you have done that before we can proceed any further. So in order to win the account, you do need to either be subscribed to their YouTube channel, following their X. So if you want to get a little head start, go ahead and subscribe to their YouTube channel. Go ahead and follow X, but you will need to show proof, unfortunately. Otherwise, you won't be able to claim the account. Their rules, not mine. Yeah, it's only if you win. If you win. All right, we'll leave those registrations open, guys. Once again, it's for a 25K select account. 25 for comedy. Get punted off the marbles track. 25K select account with Tradeify tonight. We'll leave it open for another minute or so. And obviously, once we close the registration window, we'll give Mason a few minutes to get everything all squared away and set up. All right, we still got people slowly filing in. Guys, we will run 3 qualifying races, so stick around. If you're not in the top 3 on this first one, there will be other opportunities. Oh, goodness. What's the market going to do tonight? Are we just going to chill around? Are we going to wait for a tweet? All right, looks like registrations are slowing up a little bit. We'll leave it open for another 30 seconds, guys. If you haven't got your entry in, exclamation point marbles will enter you into the marbles race. But like I said, you will need to follow the, you will need to subscribe or follow to one of Tradeify's socials. Can you fly your marbles to the finish line? We have seen that happen. We have seen that happen. We have seen the entire course get skipped. Or the entire second half of the course get skipped. Oh, man. All right, Mason. Go ahead and close down that registration window. And then we'll give you a few minutes to get all squared away. Dog of Wall Street, I mean, I'm not sure. What I would want to see is honestly the sweep, the pullback, and then for it to hold like somewhere in here is what I'd like to see for the long. I'd like a 970 long, like a 975 long entry, but it's going to be, I'll have to watch at what's going on with order flow. If we're starting to see absorption, like those triangles printing over here, to see what's happening just above 24K. And then that'll kind of make up my mind. Right now, I'm just not seeing much of anything that is really enticing me. All right, how many people we got in here? We got 80 people in here. Guys, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. I'd appreciate it. We're obviously going to let Mason get everything squared away as far as the marbles race is concerned. Apparently, it's doing an update quickly, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, 8-cylinder. I don't mind it. I would rather see the sweep and the pullback and the retest of that level. And then we'll see. I would honestly, let's see here. Let's go to like a 15-minute chart. And let's see what we got going on up here. So it looks like 130-ish would probably be the eventual target to the long side. We're going to have a little bit here in the mid-20, like 24,050-ish. A lot of wicks here, a lot of downside wicks there. But I'd imagine if we get above 24K, we're probably going to this 24,130 area. 120 to 130. So I would probably front run that and just front run 24.1 if we start getting aggressive to the top side. What's up, Joyce? How are ya? Market never does what we want. It did today for me. It finally made the move that I was kind of talking about all week. If you guys remember when we were down here, I was like, I expect the retest of this. It's extended a little farther than I thought it would, though. I will say that. So now I'm kind of looking at this 24,060, 24,070 area for the next possible, you know, this prior all-time high. I mean, we got a couple wicks here. Right at 24K and just above. 64 entries. We got 80 plus people in here. Don't worry, guys. There will be 2 more qualifying races, so there will be time. All right. It looks like Mason has everything all set up. Let me get the marbles race over here for you. All right, guys. Once again, this is for a 25. This is for entry into the grand finale. Top 3 finishers will move on to the grand finale that will take place at the end of the stream. So good luck, everybody. Once again, it's going to be top 3 finishers. Oh, it looks like we got one of the new tracks. Mason and his funnel fun. All right, here we go, guys. Good luck. And we are off. See, last night we didn't have as many marbles going, so I'm not sure how these new tracks are going to be with all the marbles. Like how difficult it's going to be. Oh, goodness. All right, Kyle out to the early lead here. Crow in a close second. Chad in third. Oh, we've got some casualties. Miss K. Miss K was the first casualty. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, Kyle still maintaining that early lead. Bruner overtaking second with Son of Wall Street in third. Jeff in fourth. JB in a close fifth. Oh, KC now in fifth. Mason really likes these funnels. All right, Kyle still maintaining that lead. Once again, guys, top 3. Just got to be in the top 3. Oh, no. Kyle gets yeeted off the track. Oh, no. Bruner now in first with R. Fox in second. I can't tell what's going on here. Warriors Love's right there. Oh, it's getting good, guys. It's getting good. We have total carnage. All right, Daniel and Madi and Digital. Those are your top 3 right now. Everybody else playing catch up. Oh my goodness. Everybody's getting yeeted. Everybody's getting yeeted right now. Just stay on the track, guys. Just stay on the track. Oh, Daniel getting a little hung up. Madi overtakes Daniel for first place. We're coming down the final stretch here, guys. Digital in second. Daniel gets hung up. Just got to stay on the track. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Oh, Digital overtakes Madi coming down the stretch. Oh, just stay on the track, guys. Just stay on the track. Oh, no. Oh, look at Madi with the leapfrog over the entire second half of the track. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Everybody is getting yeeted at the end. All right, Warriors Loves and Digital Nukes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right, so Madi, Warriors Loves, Digital Nukes, you 3 are moving on. You 3 are moving on, so make sure that you go and follow Tradeify on one of their socials. You will need to prove that if you win. If you end up winning, you will need to prove that you're following. Otherwise, I get in trouble. I get in big trouble, guys. That was a lot of yeeting. A lot of eating. Let's see, where's Zen at? Did Zen get punted? Did Zen get punted is the question. Deuce is 9th. What do you win? You win the opportunity to enter into the next one is what you win. Okay, Zen, you didn't get punted. You finished. You finished. All right, so Madi, Warriors Loves, and Digital Nukes. So you guys are moving on to the grand finale. Congratulations. Like I said, go give Tradeify a subscribe on their YouTube channel if you haven't already. That is what we'll need to prove. Mason, if you want to handle the verification process for that, I would appreciate it. So, guys, coordinate the verification with Mock Dash Level Up in the chat. All right, looks like we're making that move up towards 24K. Let's see if we can get that push through. And the pullback. I don't like the like quick sweep with the rejection up here. I'm not a huge fan of that. We do have some aggressive buying going on, trying to push us above 24K. Where do we have orders? Got a big order resting up there at that 24.1 that we were talking about. So let's see how much size is sitting there right now. So 80 contracts sitting at 24,100. And not much above there. Got a little bit up into 200, but I'm not sure that we get there tonight. Then again, I guess all it takes is a Trump tweet, right? What's up, Tony? How are you? Yeah, I'm thinking that 24.1 is probably maybe even a little bit above. Maybe like a 120, 130 is where we start looking. What's up, Adam? How are you? Man, just pretty low volume tonight, guys, other than these quick surges. So, I don't know. Generally, when we see reversals, we start to see some signs of absorption. You know, you see these triangles pop up on here. You can kind of see what was happening earlier today. So I think in order to hop on the short side, we're going to start to need to see those print. Otherwise, you're still looking to buy the dip. Digital's in the chat, Mason. Let's see, what's going on with gold tonight? Gold's kind of just chilling right now, too. Back above 4,700 on gold. Oil is just kind of hanging around that 102 area. Feels like we've wicked 100 a few times on gold over the past 24 hours, but really it's looking like 100 to like 107 is looking like a pretty nice little range there on oil. Robs, the market has been waiting for you to buy so it can flush. Now, I think the longs are the opportunity. Like I said, until you start seeing signs of absorption, running into some volume, I really wouldn't even look for a short entry. Kyle, you need oil to go to $50 so you can get gas. Guys, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me. It really does help out the channel. We are on the road to 10K subs. Tonight, we are sitting, well, right where we were. So currently, the channel's at 8,223 subscribers. Thank you to all the new subs. Welcome to the channel, by the way, if you guys have only been here the last few days. Hopefully, you're finding value in the channel. Hopefully, you're enjoying your time here. All right, so let's see if we can get that push above 24K, the pull back into like 980-ish in the hold, and then I will probably try a long. It's looking like that 24.1 is going to be a pretty nice target. Or is it going to do what it did last night and just rocket ship again, straight up there? Like, is that what we're going to do here again? All right, so there is 24K. Let's see if we get some follow through or if we pull back first, and then I'll start looking for a long entry. If it just straight pumps to 24.1, I'm probably going to be left behind. So if we can pull back at this point, back down into like 980, 975, I'll probably give it a micro. Stop will be just below 950. And to be fair, you did say you were using explosive marbles. Yeah, I mean, the new tracks are great. Johnny, so I trade with 3 different firms right now. I have accounts with Lucid, My Funded Futures, and I have accounts with Take Profit Trader as well. But I'm gonna add Tradeify here soon too. Now that they offer rhythmic platforms, year-to-date payouts. Well, that's my business. That's nobody else's business, Johnny. No offense. That's nobody else's business. At least $7. From this, any positions right now? Nothing yet. We're waiting. I'm waiting for this pullback. Hopefully it pulls back to like 980, 970, and then I'm gonna hop on the long. Up to 24.1 is what I'm thinking. What's your gross taxable income in Social Security? I know. Raul, how old am I? I'm 9,876 years old. Yeah, Dog of Wall Street. 24,050 I think would be a good area to look for TP1. If you've got multiple contracts on. You are as old as I feel. Oh, man. From this soil. By the way, guys, if you're in the shorts feed, feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel. The one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. That's where most people are hanging out at tonight. And it's a lot better viewing experience. You'll get to see my full screen, the full monitor. Pavan, you think we're going to 24.2? I can see. Maybe. I don't know. Higher time frame wise, I kind of am looking at that 120 to 130 area. You know, right in here. But yeah, I guess you could. There's a lot of downside wicks on the 15 minutes sitting right there. Hey, what's up, Tim? How are ya? Casey, are you the only one here who doesn't trade futures? You don't trade futures, Casey? Futures are fun. They're good. I think you would enjoy trading futures. Oh, nice, Tim. Nice. Yeah, today was nice. The afternoon pump on everything was really nice. Unified, we're on a 5-minute chart right now. We're looking at a 5-minute chart right now. Still no signs of selling going on. Like I said, let's see. Is that order still sitting up there? Yeah, we got a couple orders sitting up at around 24.1. Funded rhythmic micro. Casey. So, Casey, do you know what props are? What prop firms are? Tim, you got the nice long late morning? Yeah, futures are great. Like I said, when I first started learning how to trade, I was trying out options, and the Greeks and everything just became overwhelming for me. And then I found futures, and it was so much easier. Casey, I mean, not necessarily. So, like, you have to pass a test, which you pay for. Right? And then they put you in like a simulated funded account where you can earn real money. And then eventually the goal is to transition to a live real cash account. But you can earn payouts during the simulated phase, which is nice. No, Adam, CFDs, trading CFDs in the US is not not great. Like I said, waiting for this retest to see if sellers get aggressive here or not. The only two moves I'm looking at right now are going to be the pullback and the hold above this level for the long opportunity. So my entry would actually probably be closer back towards 24K, just so I get a little confirmation on the move back up. Or we just rifle right through here, come back, and hold below on the retest. Even on this pullback, guys, there's still... sellers really haven't taken control here. That's why I'm going to be watching this area. Azula, you still do giveaway? Yeah, we're doing a giveaway tonight. We're giving away a 25K select account with Tradeify this evening. All right, let's see if we can get that quick wick and reclaim below 980 And then I'll probably, we'll see if buyers step in again. And then I'll probably try a long. Give away some alpha futures. Those are available. I don't have any giveaways. I have an affiliate with alpha futures. Had it for a couple weeks. Nobody's used alpha futures. So I imagine they do it the same as all the other props, and it's just a matter of how many people are using your code as far as giveaways are concerned. But I have zero control over the giveaways. Oh, minimum. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, minimum. Alpha is kind of a new one. I've had it for a few weeks now. We got that partnership, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. But there hasn't been a single purchase on it. I like alpha futures in the way they're set up. They seem like they, you know, it's set up for long-term success, and it doesn't look like there will be a rug pull with the way they have their rules in place, which is a good thing. And it seems pretty similar structure-wise to all the other ones. Veronica, so you're trying the 24K short? Yeah, LC. We have a Discord. It's called Level Up. ICT Pro, I'm not looking for a short myself. Not right now. I told you what I'd have to see for a short is a firm push back below this level, retest the level, and hold below. Yeah, LC, our Discord has over 1,200 members in there. Probably only about 40 active members, though. You're active over there, KWMK. All right, let's see what happens on this retest, and then I'll be looking for this long entry. You're the president of the Federal Reserve. Yeah, you're active in there, KWWK. DeMonte, you want a 150K account giveaway? Yeah, that's out of my control. Raul, why is everybody not recommending Top Step? I think it's just because of all the recent issues that they've had. I think that's why. Like in the influencer space, like the streamer space, obviously the streamers are going to pump their affiliate codes. So they're really only going to talk about the prop firms that they have affiliates with, you know, and since Top Step doesn't have any sort of affiliate program, that's why they don't get talked about as much. I don't think there's nothing. I just don't like the fact that you have to trade on Project X. When they transition you to a live account, it is with, you can only trade Top Step brokerage, so everything is kept in-house. That's the one thing that I don't like. They're trying to kind of monopolize their entire client base. Okay. Yo. Didn't pull back as deep as I wanted, guys. All right, I'm going to try. I'm going to hop on here. It's a late entry. I'm going to have to put a stop below this swing low. I'll give it to 75, and we'll see if we can get that push. And we'll just target 100. Yeah, minimum. They've had some issues recently. I will take this stop out if that price does pull back below 75 and reassess. So we'll just take the stop out. It's only 1 micro, so not too much damage if damage is done. Yeah, Monster. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I would have liked a little bit deeper pullback first. The long will still be valid. Even if it does hold above, like say we do get the pullback to 980 or just below 980, I think the long will still be valid as long as we're holding above these wicks up here. All right, that would still indicate buyers still in control right now for that move up to 24.1. But it definitely could. Oh, no worries, love. That's terrible. Sorry to hear that. Wow, man. I swear buyers have just completely regained control on this market over the last 24 hours, huh? Like they are just squeezing right now. Let's see if we get aggressive here and push new highs. I think if it barely sweeps new highs here, I'm going to have to go break even, unfortunately, with where my position is. And then if we get that pullback, we can reevaluate. Because I don't want it just barely sweeping new highs and then giving a nasty pullback. And I'll just take the break even on this entry. Kind of like what we're seeing now. I'd like for it just to continue up towards 24,050. But the late entry has me going break even. Yeah, Ronicus, it just feels like shorts are getting squeezed right now. Absolutely squeezed. Crow, no, I still prefer trading RTH. Asia Session has had some good moves recently, but it's not always going to be like that, especially when we get into the summer months, guys. I have a feeling the overnight sessions are going to be a little bit slower. You know, there will still be some good nights. All right, I got stopped out. Let's see if it was a bottom tick. All right, I'm up $1. I'm up $1. I'm green $1 on the session. Hey, what's up, Kelly? How are you? Take the payout. Can't risk it. No, the only reason I did that was because I'd rather get the lower entry. I think we could, especially with Asia Session getting ready to open up here, we could get that sweep back down here. And I would rather catch this long on the way back up if we're going to hold. That was a really late entry on that above 24K. Max payout right there. Yeah, Jack. So, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not opposed to adding, you know, like a second or third contract on the micros as price is moving up. But I would prefer my initial to be down here and then, like, my average to be around 23,990, you know, when all was said and done. I think it could go, but I don't want to give it a 50 point pullback. You just need 2,999 more trades like that. Oh, man. Yeah, Kelly, I'm kind of thinking the same thing. I just kind of I want a lower entry. I mean, we're coming up on a new hourly candle here in about 2 minutes, so we'll see what happens then. Who knows, though? I mean, we could rocket ship up 80 points from here instantly. We saw it happen last night. Yeah, Bobby, we're doing marbles tonight. We've already done one qualifying race. We're going to do a second here shortly. In fact, Mason, if you want to go ahead and open those entries for the second qualifying marbles race, we're giving away a 25K select account with Tradeify tonight. This will be the second qualifying race. Top 3 finishers will go on. Guys, you will need to subscribe or follow to one of Tradeify's socials. They do verify. Yikes. Okay, so it looks like it looks like we're just going to rocket ship up there. All right, exclamation point marbles to enter into that marbles race, guys. 25K select account on the line. Top 3 finishers move on to the grand finale. Let me go kick this fan on real quick. All right, that 24,050 would have been my target 1 on that move. So there's that first target. Maybe we pull back now. I don't know. I kind of feel like it just goes to 24-1. Once again, guys, registration is currently open. We're only going to leave it open for another minute or so, so make sure that you get your entries into the marbles race. Exclamation point marbles will enter you into that race. Top 3 finishers will move on to the grand finale that will take place at the end of the stream. All right, guys, 30 seconds. We're going to close it down. We're going to close that window, so make sure you get your entries in. While you're at it, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. Thank you guys for tuning in each and every night. I really appreciate it. You make these streams fun and enjoyable. Nice community that we have. All right, we are pulling back to 24,020. Now, the question is, I'm still not seeing any kind of like signs of absorption or anything here. So I think we continue on up at some point. Like I said, we're going to be looking for one of these triangles to print at the top of one of these moves. All right, Mason. Looks like you closed down the entries. We'll give you a few minutes to get everything all set up. We'll give him time to select a new map, and we'll get that race going for you. Man, guys, our little steak talk that we had last night, I was... my mouth was watering. I was so hungry for a steak. I don't know about you guys, but I was hungry during the stream last night. I was hungry. All right. Is anybody still holding that long position, by the way? 171 entries? Nice. Nice. All right, let's see. Is Mason ready? Not just yet. All right. Oh, Ronicus, I know. I mean, that picture that Rice sent through was absolutely ridiculous. It looked so good. It looked so good. All right. Looks like Mason's close to having everything all set up. All right. Looks like he's got everything all set up. There's actually the tap of 24,050 on the NAS. Let's get this marbles race going, though. All right, guys. Once again, this will be top 3 finishers move on to the grand finale that will take place at the end of the stream. Good luck, everybody. It looks like this is one of the old reliable courses that we've had. All right, Mason, whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. And we're off. All right, I'm going to let this race develop a little bit here before I start commentating. Vishal, why is my screen so small today? Oh, go click on the other live stream. go click on the other live stream on my channel, the one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. All right, Godsent Trader out to the early lead here with macro market maps in second. Atlas Warrior in third. Oh, ICT MFFU moving around. Oh, we got some jostling of positions, guys. I still don't know which route is the quickest here. Oh, Godsent Trader survives. Looks like there's a dome on that side of the track, so you can't go off the track through that portion on that route. Oh, look at Doc. Doc stop loss with... Oh, I can't tell. I don't know. I don't know who's going to win this one, guys. It's close. It's extremely close. Remember, top 3 move on to the final. Top 3 move on to the final. You will need to follow Tradeify on one of their socials and verify that you've done so in order to win the prize. Looks like we're not going to have a record-setting race here, but Godsent Trader, you are moving on. Marco, you're moving on. Atlas Warrior, you are moving on. Top 3 finishers. Godsent Trader, Marco, Atlas. Oh, everybody getting punted and yeeted. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. It's just carnage right there at the end on this one. This one always provides the drama right at the end of the race. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right, Mason, you'll need to coordinate that with Godsent Trader, Marco, and Atlas in the chat to make sure they're verified and everything. Obviously, he's going to run through the finishers, let you guys see where you finished. Oh, that's a lot of DNFs. That's a lot. That's a lot of punting going on. That's a lot of DNFs. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, Mason, if you could get that verified for me. We will have one more qualifying race and then the grand finale with the 9 top 3 finishers that finished the 3 qualifiers. At least you finished. Yeah, minimum. It's looking like a nice pullback right now. I still would like this pullback, to be fair. I'd like to see this pullback. Obviously, that'd be to VWAP at this point as well. I think that would be ideal if we can have buyers really step in there. If it just crashes straight through, I would be looking for the break of VWAP, the retest of VWAP, and then the short entry. Back down in towards 900. What's up, Dom? Waiting for another 300-point banger really quick. Oh, you saw my trade from earlier today? Yeah, that was a nice trade. That one was nice. Kelly, now you're making my mouth water. Design 23974 was the exact spot. Oh no. The very bottom of the move. There's nothing worse than that, guys, right? Like having that stop just barely get swept out and then the market run in your favor. Especially with the volatility that we've had, because that can happen very easily, right? Like you might have the right idea on your trade, but because of volatility, you just don't really know how far to stretch that stop. Your target is at 23,950. Yeah, I can't get on board with the shorts just yet. I'm not seeing any signs. There's nothing telling me to short this right now. Absolutely nothing. Like you are literally trying to pick a top right now. I want to see some sort of evidence that sellers are regaining control somewhat, and there hasn't been. There hasn't been that in 24 hours. So I'm not going to try to pick the top. No, Raul. Not really. Not really. I trade levels. I trade higher time frame support and resistance levels. All that other stuff to me is just noise. Price and volume. You know, my thought process behind the way that I trade and my strategy is, well, let's see. Back in the day, candlestick charts and all these different things didn't exist. Or they did to some facet, right? But people still made money, right? Traders on the floor weren't looking at candlestick charts. They weren't looking for things like that. They were literally trading price and volume. So why should we deviate from how the market's set up, right? So key levels and volume are what we're looking for at the end of the day. Everything else is just noise. Oh, Marco. Mock dash level up in the chat there. In the YouTube chat. He'll coordinate everything with you. It's mock exclamation point. On Discord. Yeah, trading for the W. Exactly. You could kind of hear and see what was going on the floor. Had to have been crazy. You want to talk about a noisy environment. Having to stay focused. Try trading on the floor. Oh my goodness. I can't even imagine. I have a hard enough time on streams, you know, paying attention to the chats and everything. I can't even imagine trading on the trading floor. That had to be wild. Imagine the fights. Imagine the fights that happened on those trading floors. Just pure chaos. They went out for some beers. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can't even imagine. It would have been great to see it in its heyday, right? Like, because it's not like that anymore, obviously. But it would have been fun to just witness it in its heyday. Hey, what's up, Jeff? How are you? Yeah, it would have been great. Yeah, there's nothing telling me to short this right now. I mean, you might be able to get some scalps out, I think, and eventually might get lucky at picking a top that runs for a little bit. Obviously, 1,000+ point move to the top side, you're due for a pullback somewhere, but I'm just not seeing any signs of it yet. Every dip is getting bought. We are squeezing shorts right now. I think for me, I wouldn't start really looking for shorts until really back below this, right? Like this little area right here. So 750-ish, 760, somewhere in there is where I would really start. Like this move below here is going to be pretty quick, I think. But any short side position for me, I'm going to probably be tight trailing if I do catch a short until price is back below here. Then we can start looking at really expanding our targets. Like this move is probably going to be pretty quick. So here's a 200-point move that if we crack below 750, 760, this is probably going to be pretty rapid. Kind of like it was to the top side today. But I mean, here's the 5-minute chart with my levels on there. You know, as we get up here closer to 100, I think we can start to look for signs. Here's the first sign of absorption right here. Okay, so you think we go straight up to 24.2? Well, there should be a pullback somewhere. If we're going up there, I would think there's going to be a pullback somewhere. You know, you generally don't run 1,300 points with no real pullback. All right, we finally have some selling. Finally have some selling. Yeah, gospel clarity. I mean, I hope so, because I don't like picking tops. I've gotten wrecked trying to do that. But also for long entries, you want to see a pullback, right? Like you want to see those break and retests of key levels. All right, break, retest, long. You like to see that stair step. You know, break, retest, long. I mean, it happens almost everywhere. Break, multiple retests. Kind of nasty this morning here at the level, but let's see if we can pull back into VWAP. It's sitting right around 980 right now. Like I said, I wouldn't mind that pullback at all. Maybe sweep this low by a little bit and then run into some buyers. Back to 25K. Oh, goodness. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? I don't know if we get there. I mean, I would like to see downside. I don't know that the downside is exhausted yet. I do think we probably need to retest this at some point. This 22.4 area, that's an untested previous all-time high. I do think this needs to get traded again at some point. Is this happening in the sky? I don't know. We get through 24.1 though. Man, you have 24.385 looks decent as well. 24.4? It will get traded on the way down. All those gaps lower will get filled one day trading for the W. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of gaps on the daily that have been left behind, guys. Like, there are gaps below 10K, below 7K that have not been filled. I don't know if we're ever going to see those prices on the Nasdaq ever again. There are going to be some unfilled gaps to the downside. Without a doubt. Perma Bear's crying, aka me. The day will come, then you buy everything. I don't know. I would become a long-term buyer. I'll probably start when we get back here. I'll probably start looking to buy, to sink more into the long terms when we get back there. You know, then each of these peaks is where I would continue. 21K looks good as well. You know, so probably all in through here, I would be adding to my long term. You know, when we had the last big pullback, you can kind of see where we pulled back into prior peaks. It's kind of happened all throughout. You know, even on the downside, they always come back to those previous all-time high areas. So I'm pretty sure that's, you know, I'll start looking there at what stocks are really low. Everyone waiting for a bargain will still be waiting for a bargain. Yeah, I mean, that's why you'll just dollar cost average for the most part, you know? Like, that's how you treat your long term. What's up, Trade Current? How are you? You know, that's when I'll make my Roth contribution for the year. That's when I'll do all that stuff. What's up, Nathaniel? God sent trader, are you here? God sent trader, are you here? Took 5 payouts this week? Nice, Nathaniel. GG's. Kind of new here, Trade Current? Well, welcome to the community. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you here. Gospel clearly. How did I manage the transition to full-time trading, and how long did it take? Okay, so first, Godsend Trader, Mason, Godsend Trader is in the chat right now. Okay, so the transition for me to full-time trading was, first and foremost, when I decided that I was going to actually do it, was I made sure I had 2 years of all my bills and everything saved up financially, first and foremost. So 2 years I could go without having a job, technically, before I ever even considered it. Secondly, I really benefited from when I started trading. It was right after COVID. It was a major bull run. Trading was very easy. it wasn't... I don't think the market conditions currently will allow people as easy of a transition, if that makes sense, because of the volatility and how range bound we've been for the first, 3 months, really, up until the last couple weeks where we've kind of broken to the downside. So it's been pretty difficult trading over the last 6 months. I don't think I would have made the transition as easily as I did. But yeah, I can't stress enough, trading without the stress of needing to make money immediately, how important that is in the transition. I can't stress it enough. Like, trading is hard enough as is. It's pretty emotional and psychologically taxing as is. Especially when you're trying to find your strategy and fine tune it. It can be extremely stressful. You combine that with financial worry, and it's a recipe for disaster. So yeah, having that buffer is key. Wes has a diamond hand name. I don't know about diamond hands. I mean, you kind of saw what happens. If I'm in a good position, I will hold a position for a while. I will admit that. But I'm not out here, like I said, guys, I'm not out here making millions from trading. I am not one of these gurus or person that claims to know it all or is claiming to be the world's best trader at all. I make enough to live comfortably, right? But I'm not out here slinging around 20, 30 minis. I'm not trading like that. Right now I'm trading micros. But for reference, today I made 1.4K today. I made 1.4K today trading strictly micros. That would be foolish to say because you're the world's best trader. I believe it. I believe it, Casey. There's a lot of money. Yeah, you can do a lot of damage with micros. I mean, 1.4K in a day, trading strictly micros. The one thing you can't do when you're trading micros is getting that headspace where like you're doing the comparison about what it would have been with minis, right? Because what would that have been? A $14,000 day if I was trading minis today? But I wouldn't have held the trade for as long either with the volatility the way that it was. I wouldn't have held that trade as long either. So yeah, 10K. Vishal, so nothing options data wise as far as how I'm determining my levels. I'm looking at the higher time frames. I'm looking where price has bounced a lot in the past. Like, this is a daily chart. You can see where price has broken through, retested, where there's a lot of wick action, and that's kind of, start from the daily and then I work my way down to the 4 hour, the 1 hour, so on and so forth. So if I zoom out, obviously price has traded a lot, but you can kind of see where I'm drawing my levels of interest at. So yes, just higher time frame support and resistance. Relatively right if you're executing from these spots, when you're right and when you're wrong, really quickly. Right? So it's going to minimize the damage that you take if you're wrong, and it's going to maximize the reward. And that's kind of why I trade the way that I do. Really simplified. You know, price is holding as support at a level. You get long, you target the next level. Price is firmly holding below a level. You get short and you target down to the downside, the next level to the downside. If it breaks through that level, next level would be another good target. But it's really simple. I mean, obviously I'm adding in order flow and all that stuff for confirmation. But yeah, you know, it's simple. It's simple break and retest. In other words, bear flag, bull flag setups. I guess if you're looking for some sort of candlestick chart pattern explanation. Yeah, well, Chris, I mean, in the prop environment, on the 25Ks and 50Ks, guys, there's zero reason to trade mini contracts, right? I mean, I do it, but there really is zero reason to do it, right? You are way over, the props way over leverage you for the size of account that you have. Because really, even on a 50K, your account's really only $2,000. It's your available drawdown, right? $2,000. So in other words, your whole account can be liquidated in a 100-point move. You guys see how quickly 100 points is happening right now? This is back and forth. This is you blowing accounts if you're on the wrong side of these trades. Oh, I'm thinking the market's going to break out. Yank. There goes your account, right? Oh, I'm thinking it's going to break to the downside. Yank. There's zero reason, absolutely no reason to trade minis. Not on those smaller accounts. You'll super chat $2 if you go long at 24K. I'm not opposed to the long still. I'm not opposed to the long still. I think I would want the entry below 24K though. Yeah, Tim, exactly. Exactly. Plus that gives you the ability, if you're trading micros, even if you throw on 3 micros, you then have the ability to manage a trade a little bit better. You know, you can scale in, scale out. You know, and as your account balance grows, like every $1,000 on your account balance, you can just add another micro if you want to start scaling up. But what you see out there in like the YouTube space with all these affiliates, they're playing an entirely different game, guys. They just are. They just are. These guys are making 20 to 30K a month off their affiliates. They're getting free accounts. Firms, I've even heard sweetheart deals such as firms asking traders to YOLO to a big payout to prove they pay out, some of the smaller firms, and telling the traders, hey, or their affiliates, hey, just YOLO your way. You get as many free accounts as you want. So it's an entirely different game, and none of that is ever talked about. None of that is ever talked about. So, guys, can you guys hear me? I'm not even sure if I'm connected. My chat is saying it's disconnected. You can hear me, Tony? Okay. My chat is saying it's disconnected. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. All right. Not quite sure what happened. All right, good. But yeah, everything that you see out there in the social media space, I would just ignore it. I'm just talking to myself, Tony. I mean, I'm not going to lie, guys. Over in the shorts feed, like, because it's just random people that are finding the stream on the shorts feed, they're probably thinking, you know, they'll see like 22 people watching or whatever, and I'm going on these full-on rants. They're probably thinking, this guy is crazy. There's nobody even chatting over here. There is nobody even chatting over here. This guy looks like a lunatic. RIP to my $2. Casey. I'd say you can keep that $2, Casey. I'm not opposed to the long. I don't like executing right at those psych levels though. I hate like the 24K, the 23K, the 25K. A lot of times I ended up getting chopped up in the beginning of my trading journey when I tried all that. I'm just not a fan of it. Yeah, Tenor, it's a different game. It's been kind of eye-opening, you know, starting to stream and have some of that. I don't have any situation like that, just to be fair. Just to be 100%, I don't have any situation like that. Any free accounts that I give to you guys. I don't have any sweetheart deals like that. So, I am in the same boat as you guys are. I can't afford to trade that way. Oh, when I see 10 plus people that aren't on the YouTube. Yeah, we try to link it and tell everybody in the shorts feed that that's what's going on. But yeah, people that are scrolling through their shorts feed are probably thinking I'm crazy. Because I do talk a lot. And it probably looks like I'm talking to myself. God Sent Trader. Have you responded to Mock Dash Level Up in the chat? We have to get you verified. Got to get you verified. Otherwise, we're going to have to select somebody else. I explain my strategy and most others do not. I mean, there's a lot. There's good traders out there, guys. Like Vincent Desiano, I think does a pretty good job. Very similar trading style to mine. In fact, I think Carmine Rosado's got some good educational content out there. Older stuff. But those are the two guys that you sent the DM, God Sent Trader? Mason, he's saying he sent the DM to you. How about last place? Yeah, Zen. Like, here's the thing that a lot of people don't think about, right? Like, when you're looking at these numbers, right? Like, because a lot of them are having to, with the whole Apex shenanigans that are going on, a lot of them are having to kind of expose the behind the scenes stuff, but they're still kind of leaving out a portion of the story, right? So say you purchase a 50K account, right? Like, technically, and I know it's simulated and you only paid a certain amount to get into that account, but technically that's $2,000 of drawdown that you have, right? So most of these influencers are on account numbers 300, 500, 700. Now you figure how many evals did it take them to get to those accounts as well, right? Well, that's $2,000 just on the 50K accounts alone for each of those failed accounts technically lost, right? Now, say if you start adding that up at 300, they would have had to have well over $1 million in payouts, right? In order to even be break even, technically, as a trader, as a profitable trader. So when you add up these numbers, these people actually aren't profitable traders. They're profitable at the ROI prop firm game, right? Like, that's where they're profitable. It's not that they're good traders. They just have found a way to game the system, right? So really what you want to be looking for is people who are trading personal accounts, really. Which is hard to find. It's hard to find. ICT Pro, no, I draw these on my charts manually. All these they're just rectangles like this that I draw on my charts, and then I extend them out. I'll move them to the background so they hide behind the candles, and then change the color. And then I can move them around wherever I want. But all I'm doing, I kind of showed it earlier. I just go to the higher time frames, really no less than a 30-minute chart. And I'm just looking for where prices tested a lot in the past. So if I change this 5-minute chart to, say, a 30-minute chart, right? We'll go back a year. And I go back a year's time. You can kind of see what I'm looking for. Where has price rejected in the past at certain levels? Where have we found reactions at? Where has it bounced? And I'm just marking those areas on my charts. So it goes all the way back. So just get on a continuous chart and take it back as far as you want it to go back. Because eventually I'm going to actually have to start drawing levels back down below. And we haven't traded these prices since what? Beginning of 2025? You know? Early 2025? So I'm going to have to go back to those prices and spot those areas again. But that's all I'm doing. Yeah, Nathaniel, I think at that point, I mean, at a certain point, you know, the really good ones, they get really good deals, right? Like the props are probably paying them at that point. Like the really, really good ones are probably paying them to trade with them. You know, because otherwise, why would the trader even give up 10% or 20% of their funding at that point, right? You know, what's the point? Why are you going to give the prop that money when you could just trade it on your own if you're a multimillionaire? Yeah, exactly, Kelly. What's up, Unified? Oh, you taking off? Enjoy the rest of your night. No, T for keeps. We got one more qualifier race. In fact, we're going to do it here shortly. Let me... Yeah, we'll go ahead and run that. We'll go ahead and run... Mason, go ahead and open up the registration. We're still trying to get God Sent Trader verified. But we'll go ahead and open up those entries. We'll go ahead. This is going to be the third and final qualifying race for the 25K select account. Guys, registrations are now open. Exclamation point marbles to enter into the marbles race. Let's get it going. And then once we get everybody verified, we'll go ahead and do that grand finale. Since it feels like we're just going to hang around this 24K area for a hot minute. So yeah, guys, go ahead. God Sent Trader. If we can get you verified, that'd be great. I'm not sure what's going on there. Mason keeps saying he's not verified you or anything. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but we're going to try to get you verified. I'll be right back, guys. All right. Got about 150 people in the stream currently. Let you guys get those entries in. Once again, this is for a 25K select account with Tradeify. Tradeify now supports Rhythmic now as well. Tradeify rolled out a new program this morning. It's called Tradeify 3.0. I highly recommend checking it out. I'm going to be picking up some accounts with Tradeify here soon. How much would it cost to get this account, Casey? Well, with the discount right now, because it's 40% off with code WES, I think it's like $65 currently. $65 to get the one that we're giving away. But there's other size accounts. These are one of their smaller account options. It's like a beginner. It's a beginner account. You know, profit target, I think, is $1,500 on these accounts. Max drawdown is $1,000. Yeah, Casey. I mean, go cheap. Go something small until you know all the rules, understand all the rules. Definitely read all the FAQs and understand the full rules of the account that you're purchasing first. But it's worth a shot. 25Ks are nice. You can start pulling money relatively quickly on them. If you know how to trade and understand risk management and all that. All right, guys, we'll leave that registration open up for another minute, and then we'll run this third and final qualifying race. And then we will get everything all set up for the grand finale to decide the winner of the account this evening. On the 20, Gabe, let me check real quick, actually. That's a good question. That's a real good question. Daily payouts on the select 25Ks. Yes, you can. The max payout on the 25Ks per request... let's see here. Max payout on the 25K select is... So there, you can go two different routes on this account. The 5 days, the flex option, or the daily option. Max payout is $600 on the daily. Max payout on the flex is $1,250. But you have a daily loss limit of $500 on the daily account option. You have no daily loss limit on the flex. So there's different rules. It's a give and take kind of thing with which route you choose. All right, guys. Closing those registrations, exclamation point marbles to get in the race. Good luck, everybody. Mason, go ahead and close down the registration window. And then we'll run this third and final race. All right, guys. Registration window is now closed. We'll give Mason a few minutes to get this race set up. And then we'll get this last qualifier. Mason, are you going to go total carnage here? I draw down 500 within the first few seconds. Yeah, but Gabe, on those accounts, like micros, right? Like one micro would give you 250 points on MNQ if you were trading one micro of drawdown. So, I mean, it can be done for sure. Oh, this is going to be total chaos? Oh, great. Here we go. Guys, there's going to be lots of carnage in this one. What's up, Rotund? Helmets on. Mason, you're going to have to let me know about Godsent Trader, by the way. Godsent Trader, are you still here? I'm still getting DMs from Mason saying... Alright, apparently he's working on it. Yeah, Gabe, 2K today with 20 micros? Yeah, you can do it. Like, especially if you're just adding to winners, like if that's your strategy. Mason, Godsent Trader's in the chat. I don't understand what the dilemma is here. Like, he's in the chat. Oh, Casey. The 24K. The 24K long appears to have been it. Nice. Nice break, retest. Long. Dang, I was hoping this. Guys, sellers just cannot. Let's see if the buyers can push through this seller that's sitting here. You sent an email, Godsent Trader? Okay. Mason, check our email. Yeah, I know, Kelly. I wanted something a little bit deeper. Like, pull back to here. Retest these wicks. And then reclaim for the push. But sellers just cannot create a new low. They just cannot do it right now. There is a seller sitting there absorbing some of this, so that's what she said. I knew that was coming, Rotund. I thought about it. That was like a slow pitch softball lob. Lob that pitch to the plate. I knew you were going to hit it out of the park. I knew it. You were trying not to say it to your family. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Yeah, I know. It was teed up. It was teed up. For sure. Kyle, you going to put this race on the TV? Casey, you didn't even catch that one. You think you're growing up? Yeah, I know. That was set up on a tee for him. For sure. That one definitely was. Come on, can't we get like a tweet or something? Can't we get something? Looks like gold's moving on up. Gold's made a decent move tonight. All right, let's see if Mason is ready here. All right, guys. Let's get this third and final qualifying race going. All right, guys, this is the last opportunity. Once again, top three finishers. Top three finishers will be moving on to the grand finale. Once this is finished and we get everybody verified, we will do the grand finale. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. This looks... Oh, no. And it's the floating finish line basket, too, with moving. Oh, this is not good. This is not good, guys. There is going to be there is going to be lots of yeeting. Going to be tonal cartage. Good luck, everybody. Top 3 finishers move on. And we are off. Down the funnel we go. Oh my goodness. Why do I feel like this funnel is going to take forever with this many marbles in here? You kind of want to be down there first, out of traffic. All right, it looks like Maritimes is out to the early lead. Diana in second, Fuffy in third, Kyle in fourth. Oh, Diana overtakes the lead. Oh gosh, I feel like the lead means nothing in this. I feel like it means absolutely... Oh, stay on the track! Okay, okay, we've landed safe. We've landed safe. Oh. I don't know who's gonna Oh no, Scotty, stay on the track. Get it. Oh, they missed it. He missed the bucket. Edward, American Pride first. American Pride in there first. Leah in second. Steve-oo in third. You are the top 3 finishers. You guys are moving on to the grand finale. Sovereignty in fourth. Stick around, Sovereignty. Obviously. Oh my goodness. Look at all the DNFs. Look at all the DNFs. Everybody just flying off the track. Warriors Loves is like, this one is awesome. It's crazy. Yeah, that was way faster than I thought. That went a lot faster than I thought it was going to happen. Oh, I was about to say buckets on that last one there for Coho. All right, American Pride, Leah, and Steve-oo. Mason, Mock Dash Level Up will be coordinating with you. American Pride, no SSN. You guys have to follow Tradeify on one of their socials. That's what we need to verify tonight. It's a Tradeify requirement in order to win the giveaway. They will not give you the giveaway unless you can verify that information. So, or verify that you're either subscribed to their YouTube channel, follow their X. You know, just make sure that you are doing one of the above. And that's what we have to verify. Tradeify requires that for any of their giveaway accounts. The social, mother's maiden name, date of birth, you know, the basics. Credit card information, CVV code, expiration date, the whole 9. Yep, everything. Turgalos, you thought you did that? Yeah, you can follow on whatever. I think it's any of their platforms. They just require that. It's part. They literally say it on their Discord. Just so that you guys know I'm not making it up. Let's see here. Let's see, where was it? You believe me? All right. Leah, you watch their YouTube? Okay. Yeah, no, they literally say that you have to be followed. We got an email telling us as well, saying the same thing. Oh, American Pride, you're good. Just one of their socials is all they require. That's it. And I'm not sure what kind of verification process they have on their end to confirm all that, but we're doing it on our end just to make sure. So, that they know we're abiding by the rules. All right, so American Pride, Leah, Steve-oo, congratulations. Stick around, guys. We're going to be doing the final grand finale. Obviously, top 3 finishers from each of the 3 qualifying races will move on to that grand finale, and we'll run that race here shortly. Steve-oo, you still got to win one more race in order to win the account. You got to win one more race. Oh, nice, Casey. Nice. Yeah, anybody can join our Discord. It's called Level Up. There's a link in the description in the video, or you can type !Discord in the chat, and it'll generate a link for you if you guys want like a nice chill place to hang out. All right, well, it looks like that 24,050 was a good first target. It didn't quite get there. There's definitely still that seller absorbing. We're starting to see some selling take place there. Let's see if the sellers can get aggressive and push this back down below that 975 area. If we can get that break and retest, guys, I do like the short back down into 900 here at a minimum. So if we can get this move, I don't mind that short. It's still longs only until that happens. Sovereignty. Eagle's Eyes, you scalped the shuttle out of this? Oh, nice, Eagle's Eyes. Nice, up 400. My goodness, we are just back and forth. 24,050 to 24K. There's clearly are those orders still sitting up there? Yeah, there's still orders sitting up there at 24.1 on the DOM. Is it still 80 orders sitting there? Yeah, so there's more that are in there now. We got 85, 86 orders sitting at 24,100. A little bit of interest just above 100. But there is a passive seller absorbing all this buying right there at 24,040. Nathaniel, how do you get the order book on Tradeify? You mean the heat map? Is that what you're talking about? This? I don't think Tradeify has a heat map. If that's what you're referencing. Oh, where it shows the orders on the books? So you can, if you have level 2 data on Tradeify, you can see the DOM, which will show you basically that same thing where it's showing the orders on the books. But it will, you do have to have level 2 data subscription. What happened to yaw trades? Oh, in the race? Is that what you're talking about? All right, guys. It's looking like Mason is ready for the grand finale. Everything's all set up. Let me get back over to the map. Let's see what he's got for you here. Oh, he's going with old reliable. The old reliable race, it looks like. The old reliable map. All right, to the 9 finishers, good luck. Once again, this is the final race. Winner of this race will receive the 25K select account with Tradeify. Guys, Tradeify rolled out new plans, new price structuring, 40% off using code WES on any plans currently. Limit 5 uses on that 40%, and then it goes to 30%. Good luck, everybody. Mason, whenever you're ready, go ahead and launch those marbles. All right, we are off. Down the chute, up the conveyor belt we go. Let's see who's going to come out first. It looks like it's a close one. That Sid M marble, guys, is just the record pace. So Warriors Loves, you are in first currently. You are in first currently. Got a decent sized lead right now. Steve Wu in second. Mehdi in third. Digital now overtakes second with Steve Wu in third. Mehdi falls to fourth. Marco coming up. Oh, Digital putting on the speed boost. Digital has got the rocket pack on. Digital and Warriors Loves gapping the field currently. Man, Sid was really out of the gates there. All right, Warriors Loves in first. Digital, they're kind of jostling right now. God Sent Trader now in second. Oh man, I can't keep up. Digital Nukes with the lead. Warriors Loves in second. American Pride in third. Steve Wu in fourth. Things can change rapidly here though, guys. This track tends to slow up leaders quite a bit. So if you're towards the back end, don't count yourself out yet. Do not count yourself out yet. All right, Digital's got a decent sized gap right now. Digital really greased up that marble tonight. Not getting slowed up a whole lot. But here they come. Here they come. Down the home stretch. Digital. Oh, American Pride coming up hot. American Pride overtakes Digital for the lead. Let's see. Can we get through? Can we get through clean? Oh, there goes Leah. Leah got yeeted. Leah absolutely got yeeted. American Pride coming down the home stretch. Digital really getting hung up there. Oh, here comes Atlas. Atlas has got the speed boost on right at the finish line. Can American Pride takes it. American Pride, you are the winner of the 25K select account with Tradeify. Congratulations. Mason, if you can coordinate that win, Mehdi. Mehdi and Marco coming up the trail end there. American Pride, congratulations. GG's for American Pride in the chat. I know it's hard to get through 4 races, especially the qualifiers and winning the final race. So American Pride, congratulations. You earned that one. You earned that one. I can only imagine how you guys are feeling down that home stretch when you're like in those last 5 marbles and you get hung up on one of those lapsed obstacles. Are you guys pounding your desks? Like, come on! Just get through! All right, congratulations, American Pride, once again. Congratulations. Mason, can you coordinate that for me if you could? Oh, price. Oh, man. Dang it, Marbles Race. Dang you, Marbles Race. Just shaking the screen like an Etch-a-Sketch. I know. Last one's the winner, Marco's like. Ah, come on. Why? Why? Hey, Kevin. Thank you. I mean, my entry was there, guys. Literally what I was waiting for. Happened during the marbles race and happened fast, apparently. Did anybody catch that? Is anybody in the long right now? From 75? Oh, man. Jeff, you're the marbles race cheerleader. Or as you were watching. Oh, man. Yeah, minimum. I know you were waiting just a little bit lower. Caught it from 90 a bit late. Yeah, I don't know if I want to hop on up here again. That's brutal. Yeah, Gospel, I'm a little too late now as well. I can't. I mean, that's the reaction that you want to see. Jeff, the marbles races, it's just marbles on Steam. That's where we get all those tracks from and everything. All right, let's see if the sellers can actually follow through on the push down. If price holds up here near 25K and we start picking up buyers, I'm thinking 24.1 is probably your next target. We're probably going to accelerate through that passive seller that was sitting there. Yeah, Steve, it's a little late on the entry for me. And I wouldn't want to take it on that next test either. So I missed the trade while that race was going on, unfortunately. The only thing I would be looking forward to as price came back down there would be what I kind of drew out earlier, where we get the break, you get the retest, and then you get the hold below for the move down. So that's really all I would be looking for. Oh man, it's 9:15 already. Yeah, minimum. I don't know if I like the long anymore if we do come back down. That's the problem I'm having here. Yeah, Casey, it's getting close to my bedtime. In fact, I might wrap it up tonight, guys. To tell you the truth, I've had a good trading day. I made over $1,400 today. There will be more opportunities in the morning, I feel. Wednesdays kind of end up being that sideways consolidation type day. So, huge green stream. Yeah, the $1 that I made on stream. But I'm just not. I would have rather already been in that long from down here if I was going to catch this long. I'm not going to go chasing it again. Did that last time. I don't want to do it again. And I feel like if we do come back to this area, it's going to be probably that break and retest to the downside. Follow through. Time flies when you're having marble fun. Yeah. So I'm going to call it there for tonight, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be back live tomorrow night with another giveaway. Another giveaway tomorrow night. Another opportunity to win an account. Good luck the rest of the way tonight, guys. I would say, you know, that would be the trade that I would look for if you're trading NQ. Would be that break, maybe down towards like 950, 960, the move back up towards 75, and the hold below for the short. That would be the next trade that I would be looking for. Otherwise, you're just getting upside continuation from this entry long. Good luck the rest of the way tonight, guys. I will see you all tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Eastern. Peace.